Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game. This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
2 goals in his previous match and 2 really good ones as well.
So this is how the hosts line up today. 2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
The lineup for the away side. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. We've got a corner now. In goes the corner. Good distance to the clearance then. He could cross it now. Defender has to be quick. Well read by the defender. And it's going to be a throw here. Well, he's got support here. He's taken on his man and beaten him. Could see what he was trying to do, but the defender in the way. Under some pressure, he shielded it. Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. Cleared away by the defender. He heads it out of play, and it will be a throw-in. Fabio Deprella. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. One or two tackles early on, he's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Good vision. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Defended well. He's coming forward with some danger. No great danger here, but they've got the ball. That's the most important thing. Offside, that's an easy decision. That's a great interception. Shots on here. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Little private game between the two of them. He really hit that cross too hard and it sailed away. He can cross it now. And that'll be a corner. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now.
Well, only he will know whether he was going for goal there. In the end, he nearly scored.
Corner swung in. Good defensive clearance there. Here's a chance to whip it in. Way over hit that cross. Gone out for a throw. Throw in here. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. Out into the wide areas now. It's one back. Now this is an interesting attack. And safely behind for a goal kick. Looking for teammates in the middle, only partially away from danger. And we've got a goal, that's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come. He took it on, and that showed a bit of courage, but he was rewarded for his bravery with the perfect volley.
Well, sometimes they can fly into Rose Ed, but that one, back of the net. Well done, son.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Doing well to keep the ball. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
It's a good place to win the ball here. Excellent interception. On the move and able to cut out the pass. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Good position for the cross. That was tight, and the keeper had to be brave to get there. They might have played him in here. Yeah, it's gone out of play, and it will be a throw from that headed clearance. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. That's cut out. Can really get at the opposition here. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Turnover there that we didn't expect. And there's the interception. It's not really away, poor clearance.
Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Trying to steer it through. He's in. Letting the shot go. Room for the cross. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. There's the cutback. It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Taking on the defenders. Well, in it goes. Cleared away by the defender. That's a corner. Corner played into the middle. Can find some space here on the flanks. It's an excellent cross. Good defensive clearance there. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Trying to run off the shoulder of the last player, offside.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times. An easy one for the linesman. He was a good couple of yards.
It's a good place to win the ball here. No support really up with the deliver of the cross. It's a wasted ball into the box. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Delivered into the box. Maybe the cross. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? And that's half-time, signalled by the referee, 1-0 the half-time score. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. Shots on here. threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Looking for teammates in the middle, only partially away from danger. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Fabio Deprella. And the pass not completed, really. Steered through. The player thought he was going to get there, but the goalkeeper's just beaten him to it. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Brilliantly read and much needed in that position to intervene. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Now the cross has gone behind. It's a poor effort. The players enjoy those sort of tackles, don't they?
Well, he saw a chance to get the man, but he got the ball as well.
Saw that coming and intercepted. There's good progress with this attack. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, take another look at this, Alan Smith. You'd have been proud of this one.
Well, he timed the jump and he timed the header perfectly. A wonderful example of how to head the ball.
Well, here's the goal again. restarting at 2-0. Now he's looking for support. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. Lost the ball, and he's got his block in, and the cross doesn't get into the middle. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. A cross that's fisted away by the keeper. Well, space to get the cross in. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick.
Well, the manager not wasting any time here. He's going to make the change, and they are going to try and turn this around.
Tight scenario here on the ball. The home team about to make a change. It goes out wide again. Well, he has cleared the danger.
I don't know whether the manager's told them to do this, but they're just defending deep and saying to the opposition, you can have the ball, you're not going to hurt us.
Cleared it well. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. And we're going to get substitutions from both managers. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. Lovely, incisive pass.
All peters out rather for them.
Well read by the defender.
Tried his luck.
Goalkeeper hangs on. Using his physical power to protect the ball. Now, can he take them on? To score! Good stop by the goalkeeper. And it's a corner now. Corner played in. Trying to divert it in. And here's the shot. Wonderful finish. Successful set piece. Defence didn't deal with it. And a goal from the corner.
Well, it's all about the delivery that led to this goal. Right on the spot, that corner was.
Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power on the ball, on the shot, for him to get a strong enough touch.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. So now a goal kick to come. Well, what a good game he's having to this point, Alan.
Well, the defence knew all about him beforehand, but they really haven't got tight enough, and as a result, he's been working the keeper, and he's got on the score sheet, hasn't he, a few times.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
Oh, tried the back heel. Made a quick interception.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football.
And shoots! And he scores spectacularly.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Well, that's put them further in front and nicely taken.
Certainly was, and they seem to be heading for a comfortable lead here.
Let's see the replay now. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. And 20 minutes to go. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Under some pressure, he shielded it well.
And it's going to be his throw here. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And they get it away. That's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass.
He screened the ball well there.
Well, here comes the support. He's got his shot off now. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early, though.
Well, they're going to shuffle the pack a bit now. Time ticking on, just over, and it will be a free kick here. Mustafa Amini.
It's not a very active way of playing this for the defending team because they're not going out and closing the opposition. They're just saying, well, you can have the ball, we'll cope with it. But it does invite the sort of pressure you can crack under.
I don't know whether the players really appreciate what's going on here with this support. They're loving the situation, aren't they? Players still trying to make sure they don't have any late slips.
Yeah, it's a party atmosphere up in the stands. They've got to make sure the players that it doesn't transfer down to the pitch because they've still got a job to do.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Tackle goes in.
More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy, I think he'll stay on.
And Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. And the pass not completed, really. Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Some options now for the pass. Can really get at the opposition here. Well, that's good defending. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Shots on here. Oh, charged down. Deflected behind. A clear corner. Corner played into the middle. He can cross it now. Shot on! And that's a brilliant goal, well taken. They're still a long way behind here, but at least they've got something to remember the game by.
Oh, he's got some staying power, this lad. He did not want to come off. He's clearly injured, but he's got his reward now. He's got a goal.
Well, the goalkeeper was absolutely stranded and left the goal gaping.
Well, it was an easy goal in the end, and the kind that you wouldn't expect to get at this level.
So we restart again, 4-1. It's not a goal that's going to count too much, except in the personal locker of the player who scored it. But for the supporters, I suppose, they've seen their team. Threads it through. Fabio Deprella. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Good strong tackle. It'll be a throw. Whipped in from the wide area. So that means it's a corner now. Swung in from the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Being closed down. That's very good shielding of the ball. Fabio Deprella. Challenges for the ball. Five minutes up on the board, so it's not done yet.
Yeah, nervous moments to come here because the home team leading by a goal. It's not looked a secure lead to me.
Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Fabio Deprella. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. looking to win it back. Fabio Deprella. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. He screened the ball well there. Well, the game has run its course here, and there's the final whistle. Well, it turned out to be a different kind of game to the one perhaps we set up for you at the beginning. Very one-sided.
Yeah, you end up feeling a bit disappointed as a neutral because we didn't really get a contest, but the winning team won't be disappointed at all. Played well.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, he was certainly the man to watch for the opposition, but they could do nothing to tame him. Got himself a brace to contribute to this win.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this. Now, can he take them on? Could score! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Corner played in. Trying to divert it in. And here's the shot. Wonderful finish. Successful set piece. Defence didn't deal with it. And a goal from the corner. An opponent around him. That's good screening of the football. And shoots! And he scores spectacularly. Well, here comes the support. He's got his shot off now. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early, though.
He can cross it now. Shot on! And that's a brilliant goal, well taken. They're still a long way behind here, but at least they've got something to remember the game by.